topic is about is education a scam? Okay, so before we begin, let's understand what we mean by scam actually. So a scam is typically something that people promising value that but delivering less than accepted. So the question we are exploring is, does the education promise too much and deliver too little, or is that an unfair? Okay, is that unfair type? So today we will discuss in both favor or against, like whatever the your point of view is. So we will discuss about this topic today. Okay, so Arpita is new here, so I would say Arpita, you should go ahead with your point of view or what do you think about this topic?
Okay, so in my
Yeah,
opinion, I think education is not a trap, but how our education system is working, it is somewhere a trap. Uh, like, um like
yeah, Arpita, good.
here only people are not aware of many scopes in education. Like they only think there is only NEET, JEE, or UPSC. So people only go for that, um, only appear for that exams, and only less amount of students get qualified, and about others who lag behind, they go to local colleges, and they doesn't get a quality of education, and after that they become unemployed. So in my opinion, education is not a trap, but we should improve our education system. Like there should the local colleges should also provide quality of educations and different scopes, and people should be aware of different scopes, and should pursue things which they are passionate about, or which they are interested in.
Yeah. So, Arpita, do you believe education is more valuable, for some careers than others? Do you think it's more valuable? Education is really valuable.
Yes, I think education is really valuable. Like if you are doing a business, you should have knowledge
Yeah.
about it. You should have proper. You can do a business if you don't know anything about it. So I think yes.
Okay. So that was a very good point I heard from Arpita. Sayed, what do you want to say about it?
Akshay and Arpita, you both have spoken very well about the topic, brought out some of the very nuanced features. So actually, I wanted to say that why this topic is pertinent is because the kind of education system is adopted in India and other countries where we find the colonialism existed once upon a time. You see, the kind of education system that is adopted in India is based on the Machiavelli's policies, and also in the European countries and including US. So when the education system was being devised, it was thought that they need a workforce who could come in factories, work in a very limited kind of knowledge environment, and give output so that the factories can perform at their peak and maximize the production. That was the intention when the education system was being designed, and it performed exactly what the makers of this education system wanted. As Akshay pointed out, that the amount of time and resources and energy that is gone into a child while educating him or her, and the output that he is getting out of that time is very very limited. You see,
Yeah,
in
correct.
India, after some 12 plus 3 years, that is 15 years of going through the education system, we hardly have any good innovators. We hardly have any Nobel Prize winners, and we hardly have any kind of new business ideas which are performing at the global level. What our education system is churning out are employees who are going abroad and they are working for some other MNCs and helping them grow.
Yeah,
Compare
so
this
say that
what we had
uh,
before colonialism. We had small businesses which were being run through the families and communities, and we were about 25% of the global GDP. So we were doing much better compared to what we are doing today. So what, and if you see the education that you have gone through in your academic time, hardly 10 to, or 20% of what you learned you are using in your career. So what is the use of the 80% of the time that you invested in educating yourself? So that is the big question, that if that 80% also of the time was also utilized in learning something which will be useful in your career, then that could have been a game changer. So that is something we need to think about. So that is my point. Over to you, Akshay.
yes, Ed, actually, I have question like why does the Indian many people go to abroad? Why the Indian education system is very old, I guess, but still not improved somewhere, I think. So, what's the reason say it that people are going abroad? And even if someone is pursuing the degree in India here, he or she will not get the job. So, what's the reason, exact reason behind that? What do you think, Sayed?
Yes, Akshay, you have pointed out very good questions. I will speak when my turn comes. Arpita, over to you. You can further your ideas. It's your turn now.
Yes. So, in my opinion, I think how the society has, like how the society force their children or students to only go for only specific careers like NEET, JEE. Like uh, if they encourage their students to go to different fields, like businesses, yeah, or different careers, which have I'm sorry,
Yeah, Pita.
like
Yeah, good. Yeah.
it's my first time, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah, it's okay. So just get free and say what you think, what you are thinking. Just say it. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, like um, so if they go for different fields, like which they are really interested in, so I think there are many jobs which people can pursue and be employed. So it's just about doing what they really love, not doing what everyone is doing. And yeah, also like who go for IIT need they have a very good career and after that they got settled. It's just about people who don't get selected to those institutions. After they do go for local colleges and after they doesn't get a good what I will say.
Yeah, see, so Arpita has a point that people go to IIT, okay, but there are very limited seats. Okay, so not everyone gets the admission in IIT.
Yes,
And the second thing, recently there was, I have read the article somewhere on the internet. It was said that many of the IITs still are unemployed. So I don't know, what should I say? So exact, I don't know the reason, but what do you think, Arpita, about it? What could be the reason about it?
I think most of the companies wanted their employees to be very skilled and who have practical knowledge. So I think our education system doesn't give much skill based educations. Only they focus on theories. So I think that's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, that's also a good point, Arpita, because see, many top MNC company want very skilled persons, skilled employees. And somewhere our colleges, the Indian colleges specifically, whether it's engineering college or IITs, okay, so they are lacking behind something. So that's the reason because That's the reason we like people are not getting proper job, and they are not getting selected. Many of the people are unemployed.
Yes.
So okay, so Arpita, we will like now move on to the Sayyid. So let's see
Yes.
Sayyid, what has Sayyid point?
Yes.
Yeah, Sayyid.
Uh, Thank you, Akshay and Arpita, for making some very good points. Arpita has pointed out that a person is expected to perform exceedingly well in the fields which he really loves. Uh, I- Continuing on that point, I would like to say that in the current scenario, it takes a lifetime for a person to know what he really loves to do. So the options are also very limited. That is also one thing. Um I would like to compare this whole scenario of the present education system to what we had earlier. We had small scale industries, community based industries earlier. The children, when they were growing up, used to see their parents and their uncles and their relatives being involved into some kind of a business. They used to handle the production and the quality management and the business itself and the commercial part of it. So we used to create entrepreneurs in the in wholesome. But now we are creating a very specific type of people. Like somebody is engineer, so he knows only about the engineering. He does not know any other field. So this is not the kind of system expected to create entrepreneurs. You are creating a frog in the well. That is the kind of mentality our education system is creating these days. And uh, that's all from my side, Akshay.
Yeah, Sayyid, like you said a very good point, and I think that Sayyid, see, like you said about the entrepreneurs, and you talked about the earlier people had like skilled. Okay, so uh, they
Yes,
were
Akshay.
like
One
very
more thing
skilled.
I
Yeah,
wanted to add. Just one thing I remembered just now. I
yeah,
read a book called from Robert Kiyosaki. The name of the
okay,
book was Why A Students Work for C Students. This is
yeah,
something really that a person who is doing exceedingly well in academics. It is usually observed that in the long run in the life, his risk taking abilities reduce. So what Robert Kiyosaki observed is that children who or kids who have done just average
yeah,
in academics tend to perform exceedingly well in the complete life. Some of them become entrepreneurs, some of them become businessmen, and those children who have focused only on their academics tend to become slaves of their jobs. So that is why the topic why A student work for the C students. So what is the need of the hour is that a wholesome development of the child, not just one particular skill. And speaking of the skill, the kind of skills that we are creating from our engineering colleges, around 25 to 30 lakh engineers we are creating every year. And on an international standard, it is understood that engineers from India, 90% of them are unemployable. It was also a report last year that the kind of uh, uh, quality of engineers that we are creating has just gone very down. So this is also something that needs to be addressed at the top level from the government and the management. That, as Arpita pointed out, we have only theoretical knowledge, very less skills, and the practical skills are just neglected. So on a positive note, I have heard that Indian government has started nationwide apprentice scheme where PSUs and the government industries are providing uh, training to the freshly pass out candidates. So I hope this will eventually help in improvement of the skills which are actually needed by the industries in India and abroad. So that will be all from my side. I see some silver lining in the dark clouds.
Yeah, that was a very good point, Sayed, and you raised some points very good. And I want to ask to the Arpita, you heard about the Sayed point, what he said about the skilled workers and the entrepreneurs, and he also pointed out there are many engineers that have been passed on, but still they are not getting a proper job, and also he yeah, so I just want to say that what do you think, like Arpita, like what do you want to say on it?
So yeah, I agree with it, and I think the solution is our education system should accommodate different learning styles, and they should not only prioritize academic excellence but also different social skills, communication skills, emotional intelligence, and different skills. And I think people should not. There are many fields when it comes to unemployment. uh, I think people are unemployment because they are only aware of only fewer things like about engineering or something. But there are many different fields in our nations, like different careers, like filmmaking, um, or YouTube, starting a channel in YouTube, or different career paths. But the problem is people are not aware of it. So I think people should be aware of these fields, and the education system should provide more information about different fields and and should support different interests of people.
Yeah, that is also a good point. And Arpita, actually, I want to say something on it. You said that people are unaware of the skills. Actually, there are lots of jobs in the India, okay? Uh,
Yes,
n number of jobs are present, but actually, problem is that people only wants the white collar jobs. Okay, they don't want to work on other fields. They only want white collar jobs and the job that can get easily to them. So
yes,
they are not like exploring the other jobs, and they don't want to learn the new skills also. Okay, they only want to work in some IT firm company, okay, and etc. So whichever job is very easy, they will do it, but they will think twice, like whether it's the job, they will think about the job quality, whether it's white collar job or etc. So it depend because and also I think that somewhere I don't know, but I think somewhere the social media is also responsible for the unemployment. Like social media, I mean that many people are getting addicted to social medias, just wasting their times in scrolling the reels instead of learning the new skills. So I guess like somewhere I not I'm like blaming the social media, but I think somewhere social media is also the responsible. But Arpita, I will only say that there are a number of jobs present. Like you said, people can go to film industries, people can start with the YouTubing, but many people do only the white collar jobs in which they think it will be good. Okay, so
yes.
that's my side. From my side. And okay, we will go to the Sayed now. Let's see what Sayed has to say.
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Akshay. Um,
Yeah,
so you have very rightly pointed out that the kind of education system that we have is churning out professionals which are fit only for white collar jobs. But I have a bad
okay.
news. In the upcoming time, all the white collar jobs are going to be taken away because we have something called AI on the podium,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it is
Sayed.
going to be the hero, and we are all going to be the sidelined. What we will get is only blue collar jobs. I give you one example. There is a one
Yeah,
foundry. Foundry means some industry which is doing metalworks. No, it is not a typical white collar job. It's a something which requires you to work with hands, and it's quite a difficult tasking job. But quite surprisingly, they is, even though they are offering a decent salary, they are not getting the kind of people who are trained enough to work in their foundry. You see,
Yeah,
at one hand we have a rampant unemployment, and on the other hand we have a flourishing industry which is not getting skilled manpower for doing their production. So you see, we see a large gap. We are not creating what our industry needs. Akshay has very rightly pointed out, we are creating professionals which are fit only for white collar jobs and sitting into cubicles, and churning out some software which is going to be done at just 1/10 of the pace by AI. So it is a right time that we think where we are going and correct our headings. We have to
yes,
look
indeed.
at what industry actually needs, upgrade the skills, and upgrade the system for, considering the future requirement. That will be all from my side. Akshay, over to you. We can conclude that discussion.
Yeah, Sayed. And also I want to say that, Sayed, like only the people are not responsible for that white collar job, for doing the white collar job. Actually, there is society is also responsible, because see, if a boy wants to do something, but the society, like the society will not say something other words to him, that no, that's not a good job for him to do, and etc. So you should go with the government jobs, or you should work in the IT firm. So somewhere society is also, I guess, responsible for it. And second thing, say that also observed that like many hardworking tasks, as you said, that people don't want to actually don't want to do hardworking tasks. So actually, I recently visited some villages. So I heard from the people that no one wants to do the farming. Okay, no one actually wants to do the farming. They all are gone from villages to city for work purpose. Okay, so actually farming is mostly somewhere dead, because I live in Maharashtra. Okay, so basically, when I visited the villages, people are going to the cities for the job. They don't want to do the farming, and they don't want they don't want to do the hard work. So I guess that was my point. We will go to the Arpita. Okay. So Arpita, you have heard about you heard the Sayyid and like me. So what's your point of view, Arpita?
So, in my opinion, I think like you have said about the farmers. So,
Yeah,
if we see in different countries like America, farming is a really good profession. People are not people are earning a very good amount, and um, our farmers' lifestyle and their farmers' lifestyles has a huge difference. So it's the
yeah,
same field, but the lifestyle is so different. So I guess people should not people should people should not neglect it, and we um, and if they have a good knowledge about them, they can also earn a very good. And
yeah. Uh,
yes,
Wait. Yeah, yeah, Arpita, go ahead.
and so yes, and also the society, yes, they doesn't they doesn't encourage different people. They don't encourage people to go for different jobs. They only say okay, or to appear for white collar jobs. So I think yes, that should not be done, and people should encourage society should encourage people to go for what they love, and after that they will also excellence. They will do excellence in if they do something which they are in good in or interested in. So
Yeah,
and every profession is good, I think, like if we have a proper knowledge about it, and we can have a good lifestyle from it.
Yeah, Arpita, wonderful, Arpita. That was a very good say. Every profession is good, but like the thing is only that people don't want to do the other type of professions. Okay, like
Yes.
Arpita, what will be the final conclusion? Like about the we come back to this topic. Actually, we were going off the topic. Actually, we were going to the jobs and all. So actually,
Yes.
the topic is education the scam. So. Uh, what will be the conclusion from your side? Like final conclusion, what will be from your side? What will be the final conclusion?
Okay. I think education is not a trap. It's just how the education system is working and how people have imagined about the education system. Like there are many potential flaws in education system, which after that people think that education is a trap. So I don't agree with it. I just agree that education system is if in is a trap.
Yeah, Peter, that was a very good point, and yeah, I also think that education is not track, and I guess as you pointed out that in India, mostly colleges and schools focused on theoretical knowledge. So I
Yes.
guess somewhere schools and colleges should also give some practical skills and other learning skills also, because colleges and schools what they do is they only teach theoretical and they don't teach some extra skills activity. So I guess it should be improved somewhere, and I think it will get improved, but I don't know how much time it will take uh, for the whole India to accept the new form of education. But I guess it will take some time also. But okay, Arpita, so that was a very good conclusion. Now we will go to the Sayyid and let's hear from the Sayyid, like what's the conclusion from his side.
Okay.
Yes, Sayyid.
Right, Akshay. Thank you for handing over it to me. So my final concluding points are that the I agree with the proposition that education system is a trap and it's a scam. As you had rightly pointed out in the very beginning, that it is enough to identify a scam that if somebody is doing some investment of time and money into something and he is not getting what he is expected, then it is definitely a scam. And in the present education system, the way it is established, a person is putting in his 12 plus 3 years or even more 15 plus years of his life and quite a good fortune earned by his parents after hard work, and the kind of return that is expected is not coming through. So it can be concluded that the education system is definitely a scam. And to enhance this thing, I can point out quite a number of examples that those people who were able to save themselves, like college dropouts or school dropouts, have performed exceedingly well in their life because they were able to learn the things which they really loved, as Arpita had said. And but that is not possible considering the education system that we have. A child is supposed to learn things only as decided by somebody else. But whereas those people who leave the school, leave the education system, are free to learn things as they like it, when they like it, and how much they like it. So that is something kind of a freedom when you escape from the education system. That is only the time that you get it. So that we need to think about reorganizing our education system, and that why is it that people who are not going through our education system are doing better than those who go through it. And maybe if we are able to reorganize it, we will make the product, that is other human beings like us, perform better in life. That will be all from my side.
Yeah, okay. So Sayed, that was really a good conclusion. So Sayed has that education is scam, and Pita has the conclusion that education is not a type of scam. So both have different, some way, different conclusion. But okay, that's a wonderful said. That was a good conclusion from your side. So, okay, we should end this debate now. And Arpita, so much thankful that you joined this debate. And
Yeah.
also, we actually daily Sunday, in every Sunday, we perform this debate. Like there will be different topics, and on every Sunday, we at 7 p.m. we perform this debate. So if you want to join again, then just let me know.